Hello, I'm really glad you joined me today for the core conditioning class. So it's going to be a class of 4 minutes each round, 8 rounds in total. Okay, so a fair good chunk of work, 45 on, 15 off. Okay, so come with me, but any time that you feel that you need to just stop and start again, feel free to do it. Okay, so remember, core, the zip and the hollow is on, we've got our belly button pulled in, our rib cage down low, our shoulders back down on all of these exercises, which make you do them much more efficiently and effectively. What you'll need today, you'll need a mat, we're going on the floor, enough room to move around in. I'm going to go with a 5 and a 3, which I'll consider my heavier one and then my medium one. So whatever it is you've got there, you can use those as well. I will also be using a band as well, the long band, not the small loop band, a long band. Bottle of water as well. And remember, just take breaks whenever you want to in the whole thing. Okay, lovely. So we've got quite a lot to do, so let's get started with that. We've got a new track as well today, so I'm quite excited about that. And I'll be teaching through the new music. Okay, so I'm out here. Just a little lift. Okay, now go a little faster. Just lifting up, my heel off the floor, my toes on. Okay, drop, squeeze. Good, so I'm just getting a little turn. Top half steady. Okay, point. Now a roll, little roll. Round the other way. Little point again. It's a quick one. Coming up on your toes. And a roll. Okay, go to a little reach out. Reach it out. Out to the front. Flat palm. Up. Okay, well done. Hands in the middle. Hips. Yes, I can really feel my obliques still working each side. Okay, push, little push, push. Now the hands together, hips. Good. Little roll of the arm. Shoulder down low, arms are pulled in, feet firmly planted. Well done. Other side. Good. Go to a little lean forward from here. Little lean forward. Into the middle. Drop. Lift. Good. So dropping down, pushing that bottom out. Good. Go another 4. Nice straight back in the whole thing. Okay, my other side. Just going forward, straight legs. Okay, do one more here. Lovely, coming into the middle. Little reach. Reach. Well done. Okay, here, just pulling the elbow behind. Nice strong stance. My zip and hollow is on. Good. Good. 8 more. 8. Got another 4 count. Okay, so got it in the middle here. My squat, reach it up, down. Shoulders back and down. I'm going to reach up over the head, down. Reach it up. Now get that little press between the hands as well. Pushing up all the way over the head. My rib cage stays down and in, so I'm already training those abs. Well done. Okay, wide squat. Little quick one. Just going double on that beat. Down for 3. 1, 2, 3, and up. Good. Well done. I'm going to do a little walk in, walk it out. Now the other leg, walk it in. Good. Got 2 more. 2 and 1. And well done. So give it a little shake off. Okay, lovely, good. Are we ready to start that work? I'm going to go with my heavier weights first of all. So I'm going to go with my 5s. Okay, so my first one. Here planted with enough room to get just my toe, front of my foot there. This is my leg, straight back, abs pulled in. I go forward as a unit and back as a unit. So this front leg gets work. Whilst I'm down there, I'm going to do a little lift as well. Okay, so if you've picked your weights already, we're ready to go. I'll beep us in. Okay, 3, 2. So my first one, I'm leaning forward, hold on to the weights. I get that lift and I come back on that same leg. Down. Again, that push up. Lovely, good. The work really starts to feel on that front leg. Core pulled in while I get that lift. Both arms. I'm low. That back leg never really changes. It just comes with me. Push. And then all the work is through that front leg. All the time, my core, shoulders pulled down and in. I don't lean over. I don't roll over my lower back. 3, 2, 1. Okay, lovely, good. Can feel that on that front leg. My core really helping me. I'm going to go with that same leg again before I change it onto the other leg. So again, it is quite a long stretch of work, 45, 15. Well done. Okay, we've gone far back enough. There, lift and push back. Down. Good, and then push it back off. Really feel you're using all of that thigh, front and back, to get yourself back up. Your core pulled in and strong. Lovely, good. Down. That leg might be a little bit burning by now. Remember, if you always feel it's too much doing 2 sets on one leg, you can always change your leg. You'll still end up doing 4. Okay, lovely, good. We're coming down to single figures now. I'm getting that lift with my shoulders back and down. Give me that lift from that weight. And well done. Okay, I'm just going the other way so you can see me. Other leg forward. Just between those 2 parts of my other leg right back. My abs pulled in. Back leg straight, ready to go. Okay, I go down. I do me that lift. Push back up with that leg. Good, we got it? Down. And give me that lift. Really feel that squeeze on that top half as well as you get that lift. Notice that you're straight all the way through. Think you're a nice straight dart going all the way through. Go, lovely. Up. Good. Coming forward. Again, I'm leaving that heel of that front leg definitely on the floor. Don't feel that you've rolled over so much that you're coming up onto the ball of the foot. And lovely, good. Okay, well done. We're going to go again on that leg. Then our first round is done. Okay, good work. Well done. Okay, foot back, abs pulled in. Okay, lovely, good. Down. How are we feeling today? Nice and strong? Okay, if not, you can leave those weights out of the equation. Remember, you can always modify these. Good, we get the most out of each exercise. My core pulled in, and then I get that lift and that push off from that front leg. So I'm really having to work hard, keep my core pulled in the whole time. Down, give me that lift, nice and strong. Remember that strong dart. Lovely, good, drop. Legs stay straight at the back the whole time, it's not a lunge. And well done. Okay, lovely, good. I'm just going to take up one of these weights. It's going to be a wood chop, but as I come up, I squeeze, I lift, I do a lift, and then I come back down again. Okay, so I turn to look at it, come up, drop it again, and then go back down and over. Come up. Triceps, but with my core pulled in. Good, my arms up over my head. My rib cage is down and in. Up. I've turned on that hip, Good, lovely. All the way up. Remember those straight elbows. Then down. Up. And down. Lovely, good. Get me that turn. My back is feeling nice and secure. My zip and hollow is on. I hope yours is too. Well done. Same side. Okay, good. Quite aerobic, using those arms and legs at the same time. Shoulders back and down, ribcage pulled in. I've got that nice strong stance. I'm going down at the side. I come up, wait till I do that tricep, then that lift and go down. Good, so you'll notice on both of these, it's the same arms each time, so your arms will get a good workout. But remember that core, zip and hollow from hip to hip, belly button pulled in, will really protect my back. My hip is turned to the front, lovely, good. So we do get that turn to the front. My glute is working at the back for me to get that turn. And then that lift, triceps all the way up, all the way up. You're going to feel that burn in the triceps? Okay, well done. Okay, on to the other side. So again, I'm looking at that weight as it goes across. So here we go. Are we on? Here, lovely, good. Up, turn, lift, lift and come back down. Give me that turn. Up, give me those two lifts. That's it, lovely. Back down. Up, turn that hip pretty much towards the front, all the way like that there if you can, and hold it. Good, so have to squeeze that glute. Lovely. My core pulled in hip to hip. That weight above my head, but feeling secure. Rib cage down and in. I'm not leaning back with that weight. Doing that tricep. Lovely, good. Lovely, good. Okay, one more. And you finished your first 2 rounds. Well done. Core pulled in nice and tight. Okay, drop, turn, give me that lift, nice and strong, down, up, good, that nice strong lift. Up, on that toe, I'm getting that turn through the waist. Lovely, good, okay, well done. This is where I drop down to a slightly lighter weight. I'm going to take a little water break here as well. Slightly lighter weight. And we're going to go into a plie stance. So, I've got my lighter weight. Remember my plie, zip and hollow, down and here. Good, so it's going to be the one over the head, pull it back down into the waist each time. And always remember that when you look along your thighs, you've got your knees just over your toes. You can't see your toes unless your knees drop in here where we don't want them. Okay, okay, so down. Squeeze it down for me. Good, give that pull down and in. Good, give me that squeeze. Don't forget your plie. Zip and hollow, hip to hip. This work comes from that repetition and get quite a few done. I'm dropping into that and over my head. It hooks, but I then pull down as well without me leaning to the side, because here, all the way through the core, pull down and in. Lovely, good. Second set, I can definitely feel it in that shoulder as well. Good, so save that medium heavy weight if you can. Okay, dropping into your plie, plie, up and pull down. Good, so my legs this time, I'm going to do the same thing all the way through. Really feel that you get those legs nice and straight. There's the work going on here on your inner thigh as well, both sides. Good, coming up and across. Give me that squeeze down, like a lat pull down on one side. Good, bottom tucked in. Up and over. Good, so my arm could do that work. Lovely, good. Up. Give that push through, those glutes, that inner thigh. Well done. Okay, changing my arm to my other two. Okay, so remember, it comes in from your inner heel and feel that that push can come up, not only through the glutes, but on the inner thigh as well. Okay, ready to go on the other side. Other shoulder goes a little bit of a rest on this one. Here we go. Over the top, down. Okay, so remember, rib cage, down and in. I'm in my plie the whole time. My bottom's not going out on that squat. I drop straight down. Good. Cross and up. Good. Lovely, keeping that core pulled in the whole time. And good work. One more round on this one before we move into our last one, standing up, and then we're on the floor. Okay, ready? Dropping down, over. Give me that hook each time. Lovely, good. Really feel that you're in control. You're dropping straight through the middle, and when you push up, think about it coming up from the inside of your heels, up through the inner thigh as you get your legs straight, and goes over. Down. Up. Lovely, good. Okay, well done. Okay, we are moving on. Okay, so on my next one, the last one standing, what I'm going to be doing with this one is still going to keep my lighter weights, but my leg is here and slightly turned out, so my glute is going to work up quite high. It's going to give me a lift. But before I do that, I've got one hand here, one hand down here, tricep, bicep, one lift. Core pulled in. Okay, so pick me your weight, please. I'm going to stay with my threes. Okay, so I'm over on that front leg, toe turned out, so I'm feeling it quite hard on my glute. My shoulders back and down, my rib cage pulled in. Okay, so arms first, then the leg. Notice where my weight is on that back arm. It stays on my hip. There's no chance of me having to swing that weight. My front leg builds up the work because that's where the weight is. And don't forget about that back leg, the toe turned out. Good, so I'm not going so fast. The work will be in that long repetition of work, that 45-15. Good, I'm single figures now. Give it up, nice and strong, tricep, bicep. And well done, good. Quite tough on that front leg on the glutes as well. Okay, so I'm here, slightly bent leg, my weight's over. And arms, leg. Good, so all that weight is over the front here, and get me that lift. Lift. Good. Up. That toe still turned out. Just check it as you get that lift. Good work, well done. High up on that glute. And my front leg, really feeling it through the glute. I'm not turning though, I've got my hips facing towards the floor. Okay, that arm, that lift. And well done, okay, good. Give that little shake out, it's tough on that front leg. Okay, my core stabilising me, so everything can work well. My toe turned out already, but my hip facing forward. Okay, so my arms, tricep, bicep, and lift that back leg. So I'm not seesawing, so don't make it this when you go forward and back. You have to stay on that front leg the whole time. Okay, that's it, keep that going for me. Good work, feel nice and strong in this position. Feel that your hips are still facing forward, even though you've got that toe turned out. Don't be tempted to turn that hip out as well. Then I get that straight kick back with that tricep. I've kept it with a reasonably heavy weight for that kick back. See how you feel. Remember, you've got 2 lots, 45 seconds of work. Good, lovely. And lift, well done. Okay, one more on this side before we get on the floor. Okay, good work. Here. Okay, onto that bicep, tricep. Oops, sorry, lifted the leg at the same time. There, arms and then leg. Okay, lovely, good. I'm on that front leg, I'm not seesawing my weight. Push that back. Remember, this is the second lot of triceps with your core really helping you to get that full kick back with that tricep. Lovely, good. Biceps should feel okay at the front there. Lovely, good. Well, depending on how heavy you've got on your weights. Good, remember to challenge yourself. Stay on that front leg. That toe turned out. Good. And well done. Okay, lovely, good. We're getting straight onto the floor. So bring that band with me. Grab a little bit of water if you want to here. Okay, lovely, good. Okay, so my first one is just going to be my own body weight on this one. Okay, so my core pulled in, my legs in just a little bit of a butterfly, and they're quite close to me, so I've just walked them back in. Okay, and it's going to be up, and then I'm going to come up, one hand behind my head, come up, give me that squeeze, and back down. So I'm just going to work on one side. Okay, are we ready to go? Off we go. Okay, so push up with your hips, head up, give me that squeeze across. Good. My head is going back down to the floor on this one. Everything hits the floor. There. Good. So the outsides of my thighs are working for me. My glutes are having to work, but my core here to get across and back down. Good, you can put your head back down to the floor, up and squeeze across, then everything hits the floor again. Good, feel that you are not pulling that head and that elbow is not moving independently across your face. Lovely, good, okay, well done. I'm going to stick with that side. Remember that repetition of work. Unless you really feel you need to swap over, then just put the other elbow up. Okay, head up, head forward, pushing up, squeeze across. Good, so my back working for me, then my obliques. Good. The weight of that head, I can feel it in my hands. I'm not pulling onto it. Give me that squeeze up. Outsides of my thighs are working as well as my glutes and hamstring. My core pulled in so I know I won't overarch my back. Lovely, good. Okay, well done. So back to your butterfly legs, same legs. Bottom of the feet are quite close to your bottom. Your knees are out. Your hands behind your head. Rib cage down and in, remember. Belly button definitely pulled in. Push up. Come across. And back down. Give me that lift. Up and across. Good. So my hand and my head come back to the floor. Just come back straight. Good. Give me that lift. And across. Up. And turn it. Give that push. Lovely, good. One more time on this side. Remember, I'm feeling it through my opposite oblique. It's my right elbow, so it's my left oblique. But on the back is everything. Your core is keeping you steady whilst your back works for you. Okay, so that push up comes from the back, up and across, and back down. Everything drops to the floor at once, but my hips come up first before my head. That's it. So I'm travelling up and across with that shoulder, not particularly with the elbow. Good. Up. And give me that squeeze. Lovely, good. Push and squeeze. Just warming those obliques up. Up. Give me that lift. Squeeze. Last one on this side. And good work. Well done. Okay, lovely. I'm coming over onto my side into a side bridge. So on my side bridge, I have got my elbow underneath my shoulders like that. Bottom leg bent. Okay, so I'm going to do up and then a squeeze down as I drop down. Remember, do not drop forward. Keep that going. Okay, well done. Okay, lovely, good. I'm up, give me the squeeze together, so feel like that lat pull that you've had before, squeezing down. Good, remember in that plie, we've done the plie with that lat pull down. This is no weight, I just want you to concentrate on this under shoulder, not moving around. Your core is helping to keep you forward, not dropping back. Lovely, good, and out. Work builds up. On the underneath side, but also that squeeze through as I drop that hip to the floor, and then I work it back off again. Good, don't have to go fast. Give me that squeeze down, that lat pull down. Good, squeeze. Lovely, good. I'm going to stay here for my second set before I turn around and do the other side. Good, so I've just rolled that mat up just because hard floor, and you've got your elbow. Right on it, right underneath your shoulder. I've checked that I'm straight. Okay, so I'm up, then I drop, and I lift it out. Good, so even when I'm lifting out, remember about that rib cage. Pull down and in the whole time. Good, squeeze it, and lift. Yes, if you feel that underneath, can we feel that? And again, that shoulder might get tired, but it's less likely to get tired if it doesn't move about. So try not to move the hips about, really keep that zip and hollow on, hip bone to hip bone, and then you get that nice strong position, and then that lift each time. Last few seconds now, you're doing great, keep it up, let's do those last few, good, and good work, well done. Okay, just a quick over to the other side. Okay, so I've checked that all the things are straight. My zip and hollow is on. Okay, so come up. I've lifted that arm, lifted that leg. Squeeze it down. Good. So I do that drop into the hip, into the floor, and then that lift off again. Good. Checking that my shoulder does not move around. And this other arm up over my head is with my rib cage. Pull down and in. Last few seconds now. Well done. Might be able to feel it on the glute after all that glute work that we've done today already. I know I definitely can on my under glute there, or glute should I say my under leg. Can you feel that work? Okay, I've checked again. Straight, zip and hollow on, knee stacked, hip stacked, shoulder stacked. Okay, here we go. Up, and then that pull down. I'm just thinking about that space underneath my shoulder blade there, getting that arm to pull down. Nice and strong. So your hips drop and your elbow comes to that thigh. Good. I can feel that work. Really builds up underneath here. Lovely, good. So be aware, we are working here, even though it just feels like it's not doing anything, it's supporting me each time. Good. Get me that down, get me that up. Lovely. You're in single figures now. Good. And well done. Okay, lovely, good. Okay, I'm coming onto my back. Lifting out that mat again. Onto your back. Okay, on this one, I'm going to put my leg onto the floor. My second set off the floor. Okay, ready? So we've got that zip and hollow going on. My hips have been pinned down into that position. Okay. So, head lifted, arm up. The elbow is going to come over to here, but with my hips pinned to the floor with those obliques. Good, give me that squeeze. Good, so as with all this core work, I'll definitely know that my glutes have worked for me, my shoulders have worked for me, and my abs. But all being kept in that good position with my hips. Good. And I'm going to get that lift. Now your leg can stay here through the whole thing, but I'll show you the two variations when we get over this one section. Okay, so I'm not going too fast. I'm not putting that elbow across my face. Lovely, good. Okay, on the next one, if you want to here, unless you feel you're working hard enough already, or here, without this leg moving around. My zip and hollow is on. Okay, you can have your foot here as well if you want to, but here, if you feel that you can really work that core to the last bit. Good, so remember you've got 45 seconds. I'm floating that leg. Neither of my legs move around. That really proves that my zip and hollow is on, my core is working for me as I get that up and across. Good. Squeeze. Good. Up and across. 15 seconds left. Let's keep with this if you can. Remember your back is stable because you've really got those muscles strapped in, hip to hip. Good, so my legs are not moving about. My top has to really get that squeeze. Lovely, good. Okay, well done. My first one, down on the floor. Remember you can stay there. 2 more exercises and we'll finish our mat work. Okay, good work, well done. Okay, head up. Give me that squeeze across. Good, so I'm just getting that squeeze. I'm getting up as high as I can because I've got time to do it. It's slow. So really work those obliques. Get you up and across. So you're going to get as high as you can go. And by as high, I mean with your shoulder coming up. Good. Not just your elbow. Give me that squeeze. Good. And again, top half. Being able to do that move whilst the bottom half stays nice and steady. Lovely, good. Okay, my last one, you can choose here or here. And again, that zip and hollow, very definitely on, hip to hip. That core work down, my rib cage down and in. Okay, one knee on, one leg out. Remember, it can be on the floor. If you want to try that, you can go on the floor. But if you can, just off the floor. Good, give me that squeeze. Good. Really cover, really feel it now in my obliques. Across the middle there. Good. So think about that strength though. All that strength that allows us to do that turn, protecting our lower back. So any twisting that's done, we can do it nice and confidently. Yeah, give me that squeeze. Last few seconds, you're in single figures now. Lovely, good. Let's keep that effort up. Last few. Lovely, good. Okay, my band. I'm taking this off. That. I'm just going to stick with the band. Now again, if you haven't got the band, you can just pull your leg in. But I always feel the band really helps you to relax your leg into that band and then get that pull up. So if you've got your band, okay, lovely, good. We can, good. Keep that band just on your instep and slowly start to pull it in. Try and keep your hip on the floor. And I'm pulling with my biceps. And again, if I haven't got that band, remember I'm just pulling it in, using my own arms, but again, using my biceps. Don't have your shoulders and your elbows up and out. Okay, lovely, relaxing it off. Leg goes on again, and I'm going to slowly pull that in. So just using that band, if you've got one. If not, you'll just be holding on to it, and you'll be pulling it in. And again, just another little pull. Really feel that leg is relaxing. You're using your biceps on this one. Okay, lovely, good. I'm just going to hold on to that band. That goes down, then I come up. Lovely, good. Okay, well done. Okay, from here I'm going to do a glute stretch. You can do this lying down, but I feel this is really effective. Just open out like that there. And now I'm putting my bottom down quite close to my heel. And I'm keeping my back straight. So don't end up here, dropping back down. I'm pushing my chest up, and it's a really strong stretch that you can get there on that glute. And again, great for people who don't like to do the one underneath, where you've got your knees all bent underneath you. This one's a lot better for anybody with knee problems. Okay, so I'm up, my chest is going towards that crossed over leg. Okay, lovely, I'm coming back, unhooking it, out and across, and then back in again. Lovely, so I've just put my bottom in, close to that heel, still keeping that open. Lovely, good. And my chest coming into that crossed over thigh. Really feel that chest and thigh are close together if you can, with that knee out will really give you that strong glute stretch. Okay, lovely. Bringing it out and in. I'm going to do, coming up into that downward dog, but I am going to drop down and drop my hips down close this time to stretch out my core. Okay, lovely, good. So we're up here. I'm in that downward dog position so I can feel it. Stretch on my upper back there. Back down over to my heels. Okay, so arms a little bit wider than your body. What you're going to do is you can move them a little ways, see how it works for you. I'm going to drop down and then drop my hips down near the floor. You can soften your elbows, lift your head and really feel you get that stretch out through the front. Do that again. I've tucked my toes under, ready for that push back into that downward dog. Really reach up, feeling those shoulders, stretching out that upper back. Then I've dropped down. Drop down into the middle. You can just soften those elbows if you want to a little ways. Okay, lovely. Coming up again, and this time what I'm doing, I'm going to walk the two things together. Bend your knees slightly, rock back onto your heels, and then slowly unroll. Lovely, good. Okay, so a little roll around. Then the other way. Good. And now legs stay straight, and then what I'm going to do is roll my top half, taking my rib cage up and out, taking that nice stretch. Then the other way, so it's not a bow forward, it's a lift. Okay, very well done. Okay, lovely. We'll take a little swoosh through with the arms. But just nice and loose. There, feel all the blood coming down to the ends, and then I'm reaching up, nice and strong. Drop my ribcage down and in, drop my hands down and in, and then that push down, remember? All the way, that little shake through. Okay, well done. I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you again next time. Okay, bye-bye for now.